welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet. This is a spoiler of round 2, only for you YouTube people. So, if you don't want to have the matches spoiled, please stop watching now! On the 9th of December, there will be an article about round 2. It will look very much like this. And I will detail what happened in round 2. But first, I'll tell you about what's happening after. September 9th, this is published on Pure. I go on a business trip and I can't play, so round 3 doesn't begin until September the 14th. And round 4 begins a week after that. And round 5 probably a week after that. Round 3 will qualify the deck for the season 2, which will happen then in a year. I ended up 15-10 in the Just for Fun room. That was shockingly bad. I didn't expect to lose that much. But I think most of my losses were to just running into tier 1 decks and losing. So let's talk about what happened. Affinity ran into a Dimir control deck that wasn't very structured, but it did kill off Affinity. So Affinity is gone. You can't see this Excel document anywhere. You can only see it by reading the Pure articles. So which 5-color green beat Delverfine 2-1. Allies crushed Mono Black Infect. No, it didn't crush it, but it won quickly. So Allies is in round 2 too. Illusory Tricks, yes, 2-1, 2-1. Hexproof 2-0-2-0. No, I mean Mono Blue Control. Very easily. I like that deck a lot. Elves died to Infect, one of the few decks that has crushing game against Elves. If it gets trample, and it did. Stompy got a walk. Burn ran into Delver and got eliminated. Goblins beat Affinity in a nail biter. Soul Sisters lost to Slivers. Slivers has knocked out all the white decks. Suicide White, Rebel Post. With no real removal and no counters. It's so hard to deal with Slivers. And the white decks, they realize this. Let's see what White Weenie can do, because White Weenie is in round 3 after beating Mono Blue Stormpost, which is like the reason that White Weenie is not a tier 1 or tier 2 deck anymore. Trinket ran into the Treefolk Elf Fairies deck. And my conclusion about the Just for Fun room is that while 1/10 of all matches in the tournament practice room are extremely easy, maybe 1/3 are in the Just for Fun room. But the hard matches, they are just as hard. The decks are just as good as in the tournament practice room. The players may be a little greener, but I was crushed by these Sliver decks and by Delver several times. Flying Dinosaurs, crushed by Delver. Simic Stormpost beat Trinket. Simic Storm beat Freed from the Reel. And Love Train took out the Dimir control deck. Moving on to round 3. 15 decks are in round 3, and you will get to vote one back then on Pure on September the 9th. So if you there will be a case for each deck in the Pure article as well, where the deck gets to speak for itself and tell you why it should come back. Azorius Kitty fell to Hexproof. 24-22 giant dudes coming in. Trample and life gain. That wasn't pretty. Project X fell to Watch Rights. Red-green Tempo managed to win against Delverfiend, but it was hard. Hexproof just moves on. Pestilence fell to Blue-Green Madness, and Boris Kitty crushed Infect. So, the 15 remaining decks in the Pauper Gauntlet, and now it will start to get intense, because only one will be left. So there are probably at least 4 rounds left, maybe as many as 12, 13 rounds. We shall see. The decks that remain are 5-color green, red-green Tempo, Goblins, Illusory Tricks, Mono Blue Control, Allies, Stompy, White Weenie, Blue Black Trinket Control, Simic Stormpost, Simic Storm, Love Train, Hexproof, Delver Fiend, and Boros Kitty. And yeah, which deck do you think will win now? Tell me in the comments to this video. Let's see if they're all taken. 5-color green is not taken. You have to go to my August 12th article on Pure and claim it, and then you can win 4 Steam ones if it wins. Let's see what else is not claimed. No. Love Train. So Love Train and 5-color green. But then we are down to the final. Then we know who is. We know the 15 people soon. There are 2 spots left, but then we know the 15 people that remain in the Steam Wins competition. And it's time for you to start cheering your decks on. Thank you for watching.